Okay, headlights. So I just had these off, these rims off, and believe me, they are a pain to get off. You have to push in. There's this, right up here, there's a rivet that goes into a slot, and you have to push in and turn back at the same time. If ever you have to get these off, they do make a band tool that grabs this whole thing, which I use too. So you can push in and twist and pull it off. But you shouldn't have to ever do that unless a bulb burns out. Because I just put brand new bulbs in and I polished all the reflectors on the inside. So they're good to go. Okay, the temperature gauge up here, of course. And on this side, this little car runs so cool that you will probably, the little red indicator will probably never be over this area here. Some guys like to run them as warmers up into here, but with a water pump, it's always very cool. It's always down here in the very, very warm orange. Okay, so what I do with the top, see, it has a grained material up here, which loves to collect dust. So I would highly recommend putting a sheet, when you're not using the car, putting a sheet over it like that, because it keeps the dust out of the top, and then you don't have to climb up there with a ladder and a rag and try to get in all those little grooves to clean them. I don't know why Ford ever used that heavy grain material, but it is the original type of material. Of course, it's not the original top, it's brand new top, but that's what he used. So anyway, that's that. The door locks, there are keys, but I thought that I had them working when I put them in, when I took the locks out when the car was redone. And I put it back together exactly the way Ford had it, but for some reason the key won't turn the inside, so I never did lock the car. So that's the only thing that may need addressing if you ever wanted to. But everything else is like, you know, all the plates, they're not worn like some of them are. See how nice that plate is? And all the doves over here are real nice too, although it looks grungy, but it's really not. That's the grease on the slide. So, but there's no deep grooves cut in them. Some of them they're just basically all the way gone. And the stops up here are nice too. But you'll never keep, that's the only thing about Fords that I don't like, is because this plate right here is where the striker here, this part here, hits here, and it'll take your paint off. You won't be able to keep paint on those areas because of the way it looks. But some guys take these off and get them chrome plated or nickel plated, which does help. But that's why that there's little paint losses there. It's because of that lock. Other than that, it's good to go. Your sills are real nice down there. There's no dents or gunkies in them, so it's a nice car, guy. You got a good deal, and I'm happy to give it to you, and I'm glad it's going to a good home. Okay, see you later.